name is Ian Hernandez. This is my second year at Santa Fe. I'm on the road to get my AA degree in health sciences to later on pursue my master's on radiography to hopefully become a radiologist in the future. I'm originally from Puerto Rico. I had moved here in 2007 and I've been here ever since. Most of you are going to think that the reason that I'm here is because of education, because of UF, but that's only half of it. The first and foremost reason is because of my grandfather, who needed medical attention, and Gainesville had two of the best hospitals with addition of UF for that research, so it was a no-brainer for us to come here. I went to St. Francis for high school, and that's down the road on 39th, literally 5 minutes from Santa Fe. But let's backtrack a little bit. The first time I presented was in 6th grade. I did a speech for a specific character in history, and I was ready for that. I had the speech, the visual. I was confident up until I got in front of the class, and that's the first time I ever experienced stage fright. I quickly started shaking. I was sweating. I was speaking way too fast. So for a speech that I had rehearsed countless times, and I was around the time mark of 10 minutes, I had cut it down to 7, and it was the worst experience ever because the assignment was supposed to be at least 9 minutes. So hopefully this course will help me better my skills on public speaking and hopefully get rid of this stage fright. But before this class even ever started, most of my feelings were fear, and I am not going to like this class because of its public speaking. But I'm currently still a little ambivalent about it because I'm still a little shy and nervous about doing this, but I'm keeping an open mind, opening to criticism, and getting ready to better my public speaking skills. That being said, my attitude towards public speaking is mostly fear, because every single time I get in front of a class or on stage or in front of a crowd is an overwhelming feel of stage fright, which is something that has bothered me my entire life. So I'm going to have to keep a couple things in mind that I've learned from the websites and videos I've watched, such as Michael Cho, who said that stage fright is a mental thing and is controlled by your mind. And he gave us a couple exercises, such as tricking our minds to thinking that it's calm, and I'm going to have to take that opportunity and just go through my speech and get it over with. And by doing so, that's preventing my mind from creating some chemical reactions, and preventing those is what's going to keep me from freaking out during the speech. In addition, I'm going to implement some things from the video that Chris Anderson, and he claims it's a secret, which is to, as soon as you get on stage, connect with the crowd as much as possible by creating scenarios and using examples that you think that the crowd is going to connect with the most, which is just going to make my job easier, and it's going to make their experience a lot better. Although my background in public speaking isn't the best, I do think that one of my skills is that I can memorize things very well, so if I could use that, that'd be great. But outside of public speaking, I think one of my skills is that I can adapt to situations very well, so if I can also use that, that'd be great. But every single time I get in front of a crowd or getting ready to present or whatever, that skill completely disappears, of course. And in my mind, it doesn't even exist because I'm too focused on freaking out. But I'm going to keep a couple of things that I learned from Watch Wellcast, which is to make sure you're very well prepared, specifically your speech, that it consists of an intro, 3 main points, and a conclusion. But also another thing that I think will really, I would really benefit from is the fact that I can write good papers. So I think that if I write good papers and I write a very good speech, I think they would really work together. As a public speaker, I want to improve all aspects of that skill because I'm pretty sure I'm going to need it as I get closer to my career. Even after I'm in my career, I'm going to need it to speak to doctors, nurses, peers, families, and any other situation that I may need to speak in front of crowds. I admit it's going to take a lot of work because I'm not exaggerating when I say that when I get in front of crowds, everything goes downhill literally. I get nervous, I shake, I sweat, I freeze up, I lose my train of thought. But I just have to make sure that everything is in line, my speech is ready, I'm ready to present, I'm composed. I have to do that by keeping all the tips that I've learned from places such as Toastmaster and all those videos and websites that I visited finally, some closing remarks. I think that public speaking means a lot to different people, but I think that if it's practiced enough, I think it's gonna be something that everybody can benefit from, especially because it's basically a gateway to making connections, networking with everybody, and networking is key. That brings up so many opportunities. And that is it, guys. That's all I have to say. My name is Ian Hernandez, and I'm looking forward to working with all you guys.